It says, with bonus season coming up, what is the best use of bonus money? Should you use your bonus to pay off debt and build your 6-month savings, or should you go into remodels or a down payment for a car?
How about buy a chocolate factory?
I think maybe a swimming pool, obviously. If you're a cash bonus, not like a jelly of the month bonus. It kind of depends on what is it you're going. Whenever we have found money, whether it be bonuses, whether it be RSUs, whether it be pay raises, whether it be inheritance, whether it be gifts, whenever we have money come into our possession, we ought to have a system that we think through about, man, what's the best way for me to deploy these dollars? And you know what? If you don't have one, we happen to have one for you. And we call it the financial order of operations. It is a 9-step, tried and true process to tell you what you should think about doing with your next dollar. And so when you have a bonus come through at the end of the year, the very first thing I would do is I would go triage my financial situation and say, okay, where am I on the financial order of operations? And are there some areas that I need to bolster? Is my emergency fund not quite built up? Maybe I need to do that. Did I not max out my Roth or max out my HSA? Perhaps I should do that. Or maybe I didn't max out my 401k, but I know this bonus is coming, so I can jack up my percentage and I can get that thing maxed. I think using the FOO would be a great place to start to figure out how to think about using that annual bonus at the end of the year.
Oh, for sure. And that's what I like, because, good financial planning is obviously personal, is built into personal finance. And we always give these answers, it depends, but I love how the financial order of operations actually lets you see where the answer lies. And just to let you know, like here at the office, I still run payroll. So I'm getting all these crazy one-off requests. Like yesterday, I had an employee say, hey, I still have this much left on my HSA. Can you take that out of my bonus? Hey, I want to max out my 401k. Can you give me all these, can you put this much extra into my December paycheck? And so all these one-offs. So financial mutants that work here at Abound Wealth do the exact same thing. So I think you should, Michael T., go through the process of looking at the financial order of operations, figuring out it might be a multiple answer there. If you top off the cash reserves, just like Bo said, maybe you're getting those year-end planning opportunities in, but make that situation tie to your personal situation so you can live your best financial life and kick off the coming year that much better.
Now, if you are someone who is getting an annual bonus coming through, and I don't know the answer. I'm going to ask you this question, Brian, because a lot of people, hey, we want you following the financial order of operation. We want you doing that sort of thing. But even when someone has like an inheritance or they come into a big windfall, and bonuses be a big windfall, I do often hear you say, hey, it's great to fund all your financial goals, but it's okay to live a little bit. How would you counsel someone to think through that? Is it okay to use some portion of that some non-future financial related goals?
It's no different. I mean, if you think about people who are dieting or doing anything that really uses the discipline muscle, if you don't put a little life in there, it's not sustainable. So that's why, even I've shared many times, I like a 60-40 split on pay raises, to where, if you're way behind on your savings rate, let's put 60% of that pay raise towards increasing savings rates. But how about you living a little bit extra, keeping some of that for lifestyle and other things? Because otherwise, that's the difference between financial mutant versus a miser. So I'm not going to pick on you. It's just like if you won the lottery, of course you're going to go buy something. You should go buy something, but maybe you only go buy something that costs, depending on how big the jackpot is, but it's 5 to 10% versus doing, turning the hedonic treadmill upside down and buying a new car, new house, new boat, all of the same year and not spreading out those good things over time to enjoy it. That's where lottery winners screw it up. It's not the fact that you get to go out there and enjoy yourself. So by all means, if you get a bonus or something, enjoy yourself, but do it at scale so that you're not wasting and look back and go, man, I really messed up and didn't let some of that money pay it forward for the future and make a good, small, incremental decision today that's going to build my great, big, beautiful tomorrow.